I mean, this is, what am I even looking at? This is the crazy, this is amazing, first of all.
For anybody who's watching, I just want to remind you, Cookie Jarvis is our legal representation.
Oh, of course. I don't know anything about the law, but I am a wizard.
Proposed rule number 2. Bryson is officially put in quotation marks.
I believe that's
Any
motion
opposed?
passes.
So it sounds like you did a lot of brainstorming,
Yeah, because look,
and I've heard a lot about medieval dirt.
medieval dirt. My bones, they ache, and my blood doth spurt, soaking and staining the medieval dirt.
How do you prepare for an ultrasound?
I've got one in the morning.
Natalie is offering to help her sister conceive a child. By the way, these aren't cheap eggs. I heard that Jewish eggs go for a lot of kesef. By the way, depending how many eggs you get, I might need an egg myself.
I can give them away. We're going to take out 10 for me, 10 for her. So you can have 5 of my 10. I don't care.
Chelsea Bridge brings up a great point. This is excellent merch. Can we give out Natalie eggs as merch? Can we sell them on the site, Natalie?
If you can make merch with $12,000, I won't give an egg away.
Okay, you heard it here. New merch.
Brett, you are out with only one correct. Brett, how do you feel about the way everything went down? Oh, Courtney, you are the winner. Our producers are tabulating the scores now. Courtney is doing what would in some places be known as excessive celebrations, and first place is none other than Bryson. Goodness prevails finally for once.
Bitch, I won! I've been walking down the street all day being like, fuck you, fuck you. I feel like so many people broke off their engagements that we know, or broke up people that we know.
Oh, tell me, yo.
I don't even know. I'll text you.
Yo, I ever told you about the woman who lived in a Timberland boot?
I really need food. I didn't eat lunch today.
I mean, and I thought people would want to see Watto eat the ultimate snack. Star Wars Episode 1 Cheeto looked like Watto rare, so I want to make it clear, we do not know how long this was in the collection. Hello, Cheeto what? It tastes like I went to an antique store and licked everything.
Googy Morning's got attitude. Googy Morning, it's time for Mr. Rude. It's smart and clever, attractive, clear, profound, to make quite a racket. Take a ride on his magic toilet, don't be rude. It's time for Mr. Rude.
Okay. We got water. We got a weird bowl. We got K-oscillator. Oh, I just turned off the amp. Okay. Don't have K-oscillator. Don't have a speaker. We got me, Mr. Rude. We got art. What do we got? We got what's in the bowl? Okay, well, we got trail mix prunes and chocolate almonds. Is that weird enough for you? We got a new pin on my jacket. It's not the vampire. We got you're not going to see this on George Lucas Talk Show. It's Boba Yodi. Boba Yodi. Okay. Thanks, Defund SPD. We'll hear from you later. In this show, we got look, Evil Science. Mary, she made the song. I edited the video, but she made that 30-second Mr. Rude song. Thank you. No one's ever written a song about me before. I consider that a great honor. That was so cool. She just did that, and she sent it to me, and then I didn't do anything with it. And then she sent it to me again when I opened the art toilet back up. She sent it to me again. I was like, I got to do something with this. I made the video. The video turned out great. I wouldn't have made that if she didn't make that. Do you see the chain? Do you see the exchange? Okay. Forgot to mention Googy Morning. It's on Planet Scum, right? You got to support Planet Scum. How do you do that? You PayPal us. You support the show. You know, I'm sure you know how to do that already. What do you do? Hit the drop down menu, select Googy Morning, and you can get incentives, right? What kind of incentives? Look, man, I'll send you a coloring book. We got to talk about this coloring book a little bit later, because someone who watches Googy Morning and participates in the chat is doing something really cool with that. I shouldn't have put a prune in my mouth right after bringing up the incentives, but it's okay. Googy Morning stickers, Klon and Vacation Jason. I'm not the biggest fan of these fucking characters. Somebody is, though. Riley seems to like them a whole lot. Look at that. Get 2 stickers for $7. And a little birdie told me if you buy those stickers, Riley's putting little secret, extra special, tiny gifts along with the stickers in the envelope. Pretty nice guy. What else? You could get a X-Meister postcard. Who is the X-Meister? What does he want with us? Why is he both a poet, some kind of vigilante in a mask, and a fashion icon? Does it make sense? Good question. But if you want, you can have him mail you a postcard with a bunch of X's on it and some X poetry. It's pretty. I know for a fact he wrote at least one good poem on one of those postcards. And then $1,500 to watch The Irishman. We're not going to do that unless you send me $1,500, which I get it if you can't or don't want to do that. Personally, my favorite way you can support the show, besides telling other people about it and contributing with your art and your good energy and presence, which is the best way, but we're talking money here. T-shirts, look, and merch. I might be the only Planet Scum show that has more than just T-shirts. We'll get to the other thing, but look at these T-shirts. Look at the Space Noodle T-shirt. That's good art. That's on a white T-shirt with a little yellow design. And then the Weird Bowl T-shirt, that's a black T-shirt. Ooh, everybody likes a black T-shirt. You go to the concert, people looking at you because you got a black T-shirt on. Oh, wonder what that person's thinking. That person probably appreciates the music more than I do. Oh my God. Well, I'm at the record store. I saw a guy wearing a black T-shirt. I started getting nervous, but I didn't know if they were going to beat me up because of my music taste or not. That's what wearing a black t-shirt's all about. I know you've had that feeling. And then, wow, this was fun. Thank you. And then the coup de grace, the fucking cream of the crop, the zoopy zoppy zippy zowie, the Googy Morning mug. Look at this thing. Oh, how many times does that Googy Morning on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. For $20, you could have a mug that says Googy Morning on it 8 times. The 8 diagram pole fighter. What an amazing kung fu movie. That's the shit right there. That mug, you can fill that with coffee, tea, booze, seltzer, and you drink out of that in the morning. Man, that's kind of a weird bowl. Coffee, tea, booze, and seltzer. No, let's not do that. Okay, that's how you support the show monetarily, which means a lot because, look, I do my thing, you enjoy it, but the only way for that to be possible in this platform is if you support not just me, but the Planet Scum infrastructure known as the producers and the technology available to them. I don't have the intellectual organizational capabilities to keep this show running. They do, so we buy things to pay them, keep them happy, and motivated to put up with me. All right. That might have been record time for the support the show spiel. I think we deserve a haiku by Lizzie. We know Lizzie. Lizzie is here often, a wonderful supporter of the show. She wrote in this haiku, and it goes like this. This appeals to me. Haiku by Lizzie. Here we go. I'm reading it right now. Arts, farts, chaos. Getting googie in the morn. Beautiful pals time. I feel refreshed. I feel inspired. I feel at peace. This is what poetry is about. She's like a lowercase X-meister right there. And look, when I say that, lowercase letters have just as much dignity as uppercase letters. Sometimes all caps, it's a little too much. Lowercase letters, there's way more of them in a book than capitalized letters. I don't know what book you're reading where it's all capital letters, probably not a good book. So it's important for the lowercase x's to get their shit in. Where's my mouse cursor? All right. What is art? Art is the stuff where you share your feelings in a container such as a poem or literature or graphic art or a song or a piece of performance like dances or acting or a speech or a monologue or something. And it's quantum mechanics, right? Where, like, you know, just the act of observing it changes it, and it changes you because you observed it. And so it's good to change and good to get people observing stuff so that, you know, we can change each other through the process of sharing. And on the topic of sharing, let me just mention that we had a record number of people sharing stuff for this episode. I think people are starting to get it. When I asked for you to fill the toilet, you dump. You dump. When I ask you to dump, you don't say yes or no. You say how high, right? I got to work on that. But I really appreciate everyone starting to seize the moment and contribute. Yeah, contribute stuff to the show. It's starting to feel less like me just doing something and everyone doing something together, which is kind of nice. Maybe, you know. And look, ow, my foot. We're going to hear from some artists today. I totally understand if you don't want to be the type of person who gets on camera and shares like your process or your thoughts or even just your face or your voice. But if you're, I know everybody's got their own little art thing, and just share it. I'll present it, and don't do anything you don't want to do. But it feels good to see people sharing, and I think everyone seems to enjoy and encourage each other to do that. So if this can be a space to do that, that doesn't seem like a negative thing, right? I hope not. Not to me. All right. I'm jacked up today. I'm jazzed up. I'm jacked up. We got a lot to get to. Today is a 1-year anniversary of a very special moment for someone I know, someone I'm close to, an artist that means that, art means a lot to this person and the creative process. While it's been a rocky road, sure, it has been rewarding and mysterious. And, there's little markers along the way to, let people know that even when the doubt creeps in, it's time to keep doing stuff, because sometimes remarkable things happen and sometimes little moments occur that make you go, anything's possible. Why would I stop doing this? Because look what happens when I do it, right? November 2019, I quit Instagram. No. I rejoined Instagram after quitting it because it was taking up too much of my attention. And I didn't like all the advertisements and the comparing yourself to other people's stuff. But then I rejoined Instagram because, ooh, baby, you gotta have it, right? So I rejoined Instagram. And what was the first advertisement I see? It was, there, let me show you. It was this guy. RZA. Founder, leader of the Wu-Tang Clan, right? The Abbot. And what's he doing? He's meditating in space. He's got orange Shaolin monk-esque robes on. He's meditating. He's talking about the creative process as different planets are spiraling around him and the spark of inspiration and all that. And he's saying to there's like a contest, right? And if you're a creative person, submit to this contest and you could win the opportunity to go on a creative retreat with the RZA, sponsored by Tazo Tea. I won the contest. I was like, this is a sign. I have to submit to this contest. All I had to do was make a video, answer some questions, and show off some of my work. And I did. And then I won the contest. It happened in February of last year, a year ago. I went to Camp Tazo. It was it was an amazing experience. 10 years prior, I had met the RZA at a book signing for one of his new books, that came out. And look, I'm one of those guys that's just obsessed with the Wu-Tang Clan, right? It's just how it turned out. Listen to their music, nerd about all their references and everything. And then 10 years later, being inspired by their creative process and their might, I kept doing my thing until I had enough to show off, to win a contest, to sit with him and 10 other creative people, share all of our stuff. And I got to tell you more about it sometime. I'm surprised that I don't talk. I don't talk about it, but it's cool. It's amazing that it happened. Anything is possible. And then a year later, could be doing better, but I'm doing okay. But I'm realizing today, this morning, that I did this thing a year ago where I sat with this creative person and all these other creative people sharing what we make, trying to get inspired off of each other's thing, and just the fact that we were here at all. And a year later, I'm now leading a much smaller, much different, but still similar kind of circle where we have creative people happy to share their stuff with the rest of the group. I'm seeing a similarity. I'm seeing some kind of synchronicity, some kind of circle opening and closing, which is a great theme and recurring element in my fandom and devotion to the Wu-Tang Clan in the first place. It's very nice for you to be here a year after this significant event in my creative path. I appreciate you. I thank you. And I encourage you to continue influencing it. Look at what happened. Mary made a song. I turned it into a thing. We all got to enjoy it. It's because we work together on our creative shit. This thing I want to show you right now, this video I'm going to pull up is, this is the video. Okay, so look, I get these phone calls from the person who's facilitating the event leading up to the event. I'm just realizing the tea that I drank is caffeinated. I was instructed to make a 3-minute presentation, multimedia, if I so desired, and I did. A 3-minute presentation answering the question, who am I? And this presentation was going to be delivered in front of the rest of the people who won the contest and the RZA sitting right there. I was given the task to say, who am I, to all these different contest winners from all around the country and the RZA himself. And wouldn't you know it, I made a goofy fucking, look at this thing I made. How do I share it? Can we bring up the share screen? How do we do that? Come on. Is the share screen available? Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is the thing I made. Oh, what a kick to the gut. Oh, let's try one more time. Here we go. One. No. Oh my God. Now it's no. We almost got it. Come on. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this and let's get to the damn show.
Hello, my name is Riley Sohn. When I was a teenager, I used to dress up like a robot, and that's why some people call me Robot Riley. I'm from the East Bay in California, where my parents met a hippie clown. Those hippie clowns run a summer camp where they teach kids circus arts. I used to spend all my summers juggling, writing music, and clowning around. But then, 11 years ago, I ran away from the circus to come to New York City to become a comedian, where I became obsessed with improv comedy, which looks kind of like this. Hey, all right. What's up, guys? We're the Pepperoni Pizzas, and we're going to do some improv comedy for you. All we need is a suggestion of anything at all. Please, for the love of God, stop. Okay, I heard stop. Thank you. Then I started doing this character called Vacation Jason. He's on vacation all the time, and that's pretty much it. I made web videos, a sketch comedy show, a hip-hop mixtape, and then I started appearing on my friend's public access TV show, and that got turned into a real TV show, and some of my wildest dreams came true. And then the show got canceled. But that's okay, because I started taking dramatic acting classes. But then, at that acting school, I fell back in love with theatrical clowning. And I decided, I had all these different things that I love. I gotta start combining them into something that really feels like me. So I started making a public access robot clown show called Fun, and that's kind of the latest thing I'm up to. So yeah, this is like who I am. This is what I do. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's how I decided to introduce myself to the RZA, the Wu-Tang Clan, and all these other artists. And I was embraced. I was certainly the least serious one of them. There were some very inspiring and heart-wrenching presentations. Some people put a lot more heaviness into their presentations, which was incredible. It was this transformative experience for all of us since we were all so amazed to be there. And then I was like one of the last presenters, and I kind of broke the tension a little bit, which felt great. It felt great to have that role. I was acknowledged for that role. There was a quoted Bruce Lee in the be like water moment. It was surreal. The rest of the day it was like 2 days long. It was unbelievable. All right. We got a packed show for you. First, we're going to check in with the artist, the participator, the creator that that gifted us with a Mr. Rude song so that I could be inspired and make a video for the rest of you. Please welcome Evil Science Mary.
Hi.
Yay.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for making stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't prepare any questions.
Great.
We know that your creative process has to do a lot with music and rocking and rolling, but you are also a fashion expert.
That is true. I mean, I'll take the mantle of expert. Thank you. I'll take that's gifted to me now. But
you made a very elaborate Halloween costume. You made a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
You made a guitar.
I did.
You really make stuff.
I made these.
What? Oh, by the way, we have a flushing toilet.
I like that idea. I tend to talk too much, so.
Andy Warhol said everyone gets 15 minutes of fame, but this toilet takes 5 minutes to flush. I don't know. That was a joke that came to us.
I like that.
Meeting. Cool. Wait. So I don't know. Did you have anything you wanted to show in mind? What do you want to?
See, I was like, I don't know what I want to show because like I was like maybe I'll show off like a few like clothing things, and I'm like, do you want me to just like play a song I wrote a long time ago? Like I could do one of those kinds of things. Otherwise, I'd just be talking up a storm and not being able to shut up about I made this, and it'd be really annoying.
I mean, it's like the floor is yours. I'd be happy to hear a song. I'm always impressed to see what you've made. So if you just want to list the things you've made, that's cool too. You could write a song about all the stuff you made.
I feel like that would be a little too narcissistic, and I have a habit of being too narcissistic, and I'm trying to break that habit, which is a good thing that I'm on this show because I'm sure that's really helping me.
I'm here to fan your flames.
I mean, I'll show you something actually I just made the other day. So I need to get a better power supply for it.
The people want to see everything.
So I made this first of all, it's a paddle board. I can't get it like good visual, but it's like just a craft one that I just painted. I just went to Joann's and like painted. You can't see it's got pink Velcro on it, and then the front is like purple with like polka dots, so it kind of matches the guitar that I made.
It matches your outfit too.
It does.
And it matches some of the petals on the board itself.
Which not necessarily intentional, but if I can have different colored petals, I'm not going to be mad about it. Like fun colors. Like I just got a rainbow machine recently, and it's pink, and I love it. My favorite color is purple, but I love pink too. So yeah. I made this here in college in my quilting class. This is a quilt topper.
You've made every kind of thing.
I made that sign too. Yeah.
How does it feel to just be surrounded by things you've made?
That's the fun part. That's what I like the most. Like, I'm surrounded by a lot of art by other people too, because it's inspiring and because I just like it, you know? Yeah. So I tend to be a collector of a lot of things. Like, I have tons of like music, like a huge music collection and stuff too. Like, you can see all this art behind me. That's usually where I'm sitting at my desk. But like, that's my sewing machine too. But yeah, like sunglasses holder thing over here. Or no, you can totally see the earrings from here. But it's made out of a frame. It's just fun to do because then you're like, oh, I made that. Oh, I can make this exactly how I want it to be. You can craft everything however you want it to be is what I like about making shit. Like, I was like making a dress and it didn't turn out great, but I was like, I'll make earrings to match it. It'll kind of have the same vibe. It's just made out of polymer clay. Like anybody can do this. It's really easy. Once you like learn, like just go on YouTube or something. But the thing I like about like making is that, or like crafting or whatever, is that like you have an idea of what you want, and once you can like learn that craft and then make exactly what you want because you won't necessarily find it anywhere else. And then it's one of a kind and you can share it with friends and all that stuff like that. And then it's just something to enjoy. And then like, yeah, you can be like, oh yeah, I made that. But also the more important and more fun thing about it is being like, this makes me feel good, which is what it is for me. So, you know, like for the guitar, I said on the last show, we only have like 55 seconds left. I'm sorry. But it's on the last show. Like I always wanted like a Firebird, but then I was like, well, I can make this more my own thing by having it be purple instead of the white one I always wanted, because I'm going to probably love it even more. So yeah, I guess that's really the basics, I guess. But
I think it's inspiring to, don't worry about the clock, by the way. We'll,
no, if you want to flush me down the toilet, that's fine.
It'll be really fun to flush you down the toilet, but also we don't have to, I don't know.
I'm small, I can fit.
I'm trying to remain rude, but also I will say it is admirable that you seem to have a handle on fighting through the part of the process where you don't know how to make stuff, and that's kind of like an inaccurate judgment call on whether it's like good to make things or not.
That's the part I'm good at. The part I'm bad at is actually following through. Usually.
Yeah, it's really hard.
There's literally behind this computer, there are 3 sewing projects that I want to work on. 2 dresses, one for a friend, one for me, and then a coat. And they're just sitting there. And I've only like pinned and cut a few of them. And then the other ones are just like, here's like a ton of fabric just sitting there.
How tragic. 3 things that you have to code, and you're surrounded by all the things you. Oh no, 3 things she hasn't made. You know what I mean? It's great. Yeah. Thank you for making the song too. That was I wouldn't have made that video if you didn't make that song.
That came out of one of the last art toilets that you had. You said you should write a song, and I'm like, all right, we'll see what I can do. I haven't been able to write a song in a year, and I'm at work, and the lyrics just like pop in my head. I'm like, I have to write this down. So then I just did it. That's why it came out. I'm like, I need to share this. Like, I can't not share this. This is really fun. So.
You want to plug your Bandcamp before I flush you down the toilet?
Sure. My Bandcamp, and I'll type it into the chat so you can like pull it up, because my last name is kind of goofy. Not goofy, but it's fun. It's Croatian, so whatever. It's my last name. Let's make sure I spelled it right. Okay. KEKIC.bandcamp.com. And also I'm on Spotify, so just look up my name there. I have no listeners on Spotify, but I have 14 followers. So
okay, we can change that.
I don't care about making money off of it. I'm just doing this for fun. So but yeah, if you feel like adding things to whatever. I didn't put Mr. Rude up there or any covers or anything like that, but most of my original stuff except for like 1 or 2 songs are on there. So
great.
Yeah.
All right, flush her down the toilet. There we go. Whoosh. It's a toilet. We don't just flush our art down the toilet. We flush people. It's a big, big toilet. It's big. It's a big, scary toilet. It's got one of those public toilet handles that you rip on, you know? makes a big noise when you flush the toilet. Ooh, baby. Well, thanks for Mary for jumping in the toilet and talking about all the art she makes. Isn't that nice? Don't you want to share too? You could share here. Look, we got a lot of activity from our, in our email address, googymorning@gmail.com. We got a lot of stuff coming in. And boy, that made me feel good. Why? Because people are watching, they're listening to our instructions, and they're making our job easier by supplying us with content that makes us feel good so that I don't have to continue rambling on so much, even though I really like it. It's kind of the deal with the show. Okay. I forgot what the next thing we're doing is. I think we have some, oh, look at that big toilet, that big, beautiful toilet. It looks so shiny and white. It looks like a beautiful tooth with some spit. It's the circle of life. The circle of life is a toilet. Starts at the toilet. South Park did it. Oh, hey, we have Noah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Good morning. How are you?
Hi. I'm great. How are you, Mr. Rude?
I'm great. Who is your cat?
This is Ella.
Hello, Ella. It's nice to see you today.
Hello.
This is so cool. It's so good to have you here. I appreciate you being here.
It's so nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
We have been, I'm going to say enthralled, entranced, and inspired lately by your embroidery hustle.
Thank you. Yeah. I've been inspired by Riley's Space Noodles. They help me do my stitch practices, so I brought some of them if you...
Oh my God.
And we have my embroidery animations. Yeah.
Oh, wow. How many frames is this?
About 15.
That is so cool. I've never seen anyone do embroidery animation before.
Yeah, it's I started New Year's Eve. I was just like playing around with some embroidery floss, and I did a little firework going off, and then I haven't been able to stop. Like the last few months, I've just been doing so many animations. It's really fun for me.
Oh my God. Are these like, okay, these are band t-shirts.
Yeah. So those were like all of my t-shirts are band t-shirts. So those were like a few of my favorites that I stitched to like do a little example of my wardrobe. And then this is my Queer Crafters forum that I started for people who are queer, trans, and like to craft like me. So
Yes.
if you're into like old school message board forums, you can check that out.
Yeah. Very good. And another animation? Yes.
Thank you. And then
How did you get started with embroidery?
So one of my roommates was experimenting with like textile and fiber arts, and so one of the things he was experimenting with was embroidery. And I asked a few years ago to borrow his supplies and check it out for myself, and I kind of fell in love with it. I did like some hand sewing as a kid, and so it came pretty naturally to me. And I found that like I could really, it was the first time it's the only real art that I've ever done, the only real creative thing I've ever done, and it just like, it hit me the right way. And so I've been doing it on and off for a few years, but like pretty seriously the last few months I've been doing it like almost every day.
I've been following you on your Instagram, and I've noticed that it's like a much more elaborate thing than I've ever really given it credit for. Like there's like different types of stitches from different countries, and they're like all these different traditional methods that make it a different process.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with Hungarian braided chain stitch. So these are like two of the Space Noodle embroideries that I've done with braided chain stitch. I did a little experiment with colors with this one. I took a bunch of different colors of thread and put them together to make a kind of rainbowy thing. And I made up my own stitch on Valentine's Day when we were hanging out watching the show. I did this one, which is that's not fabric, that's all thread. So that's a woven stitch.
Wow.
across that. So I've really enjoyed doing the space noodles because they've given me an opportunity to like try out new stitches, and I really like to have an end product. I'm not into like doing little practices that just get tossed away. I'm like, I need to see a finished product. So doing the noodles has really been like a great combination of the two, where it's like it's practice and I don't have to feel stressed about like it being the most perfect image, because it's just like so wild and fun to do. So I can just play around with it, but then have a finished, completed product.
I'm honored because I never thought, like, the most that I hoped for, first of all, is anyone going to buy this thing? No. And then you did, and then for you to repurpose it as your own thing. I mean, I appreciate anyone who wants to color it, but like for you to take it on and inject your own process into it is like above and beyond for me to see that.
Well, thank you. And if you want to, if the viewers want to follow me before I get flushed down the toilet, I'm Embroiderug or Embroiderugh, depending on how you say it. It's the word embroider and then the letters UGH. So that's my thing. Hope to see you all soon.
Follow Noah. You're already on your phone. Just give Noah a follow. Well, we have to flush you down the toilet, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you for A, participating, B, joining us today, C, making stuff based on what I made, which is always flattering and nice. Appreciate you so much every time.
Bye.
Bye. Whoosh. Don't you just love flushing the toilet? Sometimes I'll just flush the toilet for hours. How do you flush the toilet? Do you give it one big flush? Or do you give it a bunch of tiny flushes? Or do you give it a long flush? Just let the toilet flush for hours at a time. It's a waste of water. It's a waste of resources. It's a waste of time. I love to flush our toilet poop. Okay. What do we have? Oh yeah, support the show. T-shirt. Look at the art on the T-shirts. The space noodle stuff could inspire you too. You follow the map of the noodly new. You look at the yellow and the black and the tiny words. Art, toilet, psychic turds. You take the weird bowl. You put the food in it. You take the food out and you eat it. Yum. The little curves on the side of the bowl signify that it's a weird thing. The coffee mug says Googy Morning 8 times, 7 times in black and 1 time in white with black outline. It is a mug you could put your drink in. I wonder if it is a sin to eat food out of a mug designed for sipping and glug. I want to take my cup, leave it in the rain, sip it up, and then I puke because the rain also has elements of pain. Okay. Support the show. Incentives, coloring book. What can you do with the coloring book? It's just PDFs. I'll send you the book. What do you print them out and you make a collage? You don't have to color it. Or you can color it with a creativity not necessarily limited to crayons or colored pencil or markers. Color it with, what do you dye it? What do you silk screen the pages onto a piece of cloth and dye it? I don't know. Stickers, you buy some stickers, you buy a postcard. We got the shit you want that keeps this show alive. All right. Hold on. What do we got next? Do we have a? Oh yeah. Okay, we got another video by Riley. Let's play it.
Hanging out, looking on the internet. I just took a shower, so my hair is wet. Look at that. Whoa, cool. I like that. Wow, that's cool. What the heck? What's going on with my computer? Am I being hacked or something? Good question. What the hell? Some call me a villain. Some call me a hero. Some people think I'm straight up insane. Ex-Meister? Maybe they're right. All these labels, and yet nobody can tell me who I really am. That's why I wear this mask with this symbol, the unknown variable, X. Yeah, it's the Ex-Meister. That's why I'm known as the Ex-Meister. There sure are a lot of fairy tales about masked heroes and how their mask is their protection, but also their burden. I'm not proud to admit it, but I have to ask, is this mask a gift or a curse? Am I strong enough to bear the pain? Good question. Good question. My mask, my responsibility, my identity, it's not a game. So I can't sit around in my X layer playing What the Golf because it's not that's a game. This isn't a game, that's a game. This is where you come in, Riley. I might wear the X on my face, but you're the X too. What? 2, as in like you are also the X, you are the variable. You're not X2, the number 2. You are X as well. And now it's your time to go rogue. No buts. Next week. What the golf? Good question. Wow, that's cool. That's fun. I love the internet. Check that out. Fun. I love the internet.
Wow. What a revelation. Seems like the Ex-Meister is always changing. He's now in a mode where is he reconsidering the ramifications of wearing a mask and asking questions? Or is it more literal? Is it just that the mask is physically painful and he doesn't want to wear it while playing video games? Good question. X or Y? We don't know. X or who? X or when? Good question. Maybe it's not a binary choice. X or W. So next week we're gonna play more What the Golf. Riley's gonna play What the Golf. X as well. Seems like he's the Robin Hood to Ex-Meister's Batman now, known as X as well. Not to be confused with X2, Mutants United, or whatever the name of that X-Men movie was. Sometimes it's nice to spend a whole week making stuff for the show. Sometimes it's nice just to chill, take care of the other stuff, and then play video games on the weekend. You can do both. You can do all. I'll probably end up making a video for the show because it's fun to make videos for the show. It's fun to put a little effort behind the show. You know, you give and you get. We're gonna shift gears. XS well, guy. XS well. XS swole. Okay. Damn, my arm actually looked good for a minute in this jacket. That's why I wear the jacket. Skinny boy. Anyway. God damn. What do we got next? We got graphic art. We're going to show off some of the static imagery. We're not going to show video. We're not going to show chat. We're not going to show movies. For a minute, we're just going to pretend this is a nice art gallery. And we're going to show the things submitted by you to the toilet to be flushed. Shall we? What do we got? Or did we have videos too? I don't remember. We do have videos, but I thought I don't remember what. Yeah, we got the bootleg Bart from Bootlegged Bart. You saw this in the video. What if we put this on a t-shirt? Wouldn't that be funny if we got sued by wait, I need this up again for a second. We'll get to that. I want to point out a couple things. Bart Simpson's face is the same color as the art on the shirt. It makes it look like there's a window in the shirt to Bart's odd chest hair. He's also saying, "Get Googie, man." Much like he would say, "Don't have a cow," which is fairly synonymous with "Get Googie," right? I'm enjoying this. Okay, wait, what's the other art? What's the next one? I haven't seen this yet. I have to take a knee. Check this out. This is amazing. Is this the Vatican? Is this the Sistine Chapel? There's a cat wearing a dad hat and a Cosby sweater coming out of the TV with the remote. Two dogs making whoopee. Oh my God. Wallace and Gromit. Some guy in a mask back there. We got the VeggieTales cactus. This is awesome. Charlie Pierce, thank you. This is like is this a collage or is that Photoshop? I think it's a Photoshop collage. Self-care is going to a cornfield at night to get abducted by aliens. I know a few people who strongly agree with that sentiment. Got the dog playing the guitar here. Charlie Pierce, you've got some serious collage thing going on. I'm into it. Yes. I don't know why I've never seen this before. I gotta follow Charlie. This is great. And the wolf wearing the boots. Now this is, who is this made by? Defund SPD. Defund SPD sent a bunch of these collages, paintings, I think using an app called No Paint or something similar to that. And we might have to do some no paints on the show next week, along with What the Golf, because look what you can do with this. And look, something that I like about these is the title and the date at the bottom. It makes these all look like cool album covers. I gotta check out this no paint because look how different each piece is. I also love the choice of colors here in all of them. There's a really soothing palette going on. It kind of reminds me of I think it's called bismuth. Wait, I'm Google image searching bismuth. Yep. Yeah, BISMUTH. If you want to Google image search bismuth, it's this mineral that looks crazy and iridescent. Are there more of these? You got one more? Wait, hold on. Sorry, 1 sec. That's it for today. Thank you, Defund SPD. Appreciate it. Look, I burned my hand on the oven making tortilla chips the other day. Is that art? No. But man, I'll tell you, this hurt, but it was worth it because the tortilla chips were delicious. Just thought man, it doesn't matter. Okay. Thank you, Defund SPD. Thank you, Charlie Pierce. Thank you to Bootlegged Bart, aptly named. We're gonna move from static images to moving images with audio. We're going to play a video, a music video. This was submitted by Strange Glances. And man, I saw this and I went, whoa, this was made for this show. This made me feel good. It's right up my alley. I hope you like it. I know Strange Glances. I hope Strange Glances liked making it because it turned out really great. Let's check it out as I eat some trail mix. They've done it. Strange Glances has done it. How cool is that? Just want to clarify. You don't have to make your art Riley-centric for it to appear on the show. It certainly is very flattering. I appreciate that oftentimes I have, and my imagery and my ideas are a jumping off point to your artistic inspiration and your sharing on the show. We're always going to show it because, hey, it's clear that I like seeing my own face on this show. It's the internet. I'm a millennial. What are we going to do? But anyone watching the show that is feeling reluctant about submitting because maybe the art doesn't exactly look like everything else that's appeared on the show, you can clear that. We're gonna look at what Charlie Pierce showed. Look at what I got too many names in my head right now. But look, I just want that, just a little disclaimer. Now, wait, let's talk about Strange Glances for a second, because that sounded so cool. Strange Glances was doing that live, and I'm not sure how this. I'm not gifted in this way, but the setup to where Strange Glances had the videos like that, syncing up with the music, and then looped them, like that was so cool. I thought that was so cool. Oh yeah. I'm happy. But also, yeah, I want to make sure you know that if the thing holding you back from sharing art on the show, yeah, reminded me of Shinobi 3 on Sega Genesis. Reminded me clearly, obviously, of the K-Oscillator jams and all that stuff. I loved it. But yeah, it is helpful that it shows, that we're keeping the Googy Morning imagery consistent. So, so that if anybody's watching this in 15 years, they go, hey, maybe I'll go back and buy one of those old shirts, whatever, think we're going to be doing Planet Scum in 15 years? I wonder what it's going to evolve into. Who knows? Seems like we're getting somewhere by opening the gates to you making stuff. Also, bringing it back to Camp Tazo and community creative lines, I'm seeing people starting to imagine what it would be like to collaborate in the chat, which is a beautiful thing. Maybe it doesn't have to start with a project, but maybe it can start with, I don't know if you can do like private messaging here between chatters, but I think it's at least it's very, very encouraging and helpful and heartwarming to see people appreciating each other's work in the chat. Yeah, we do love a collab. This feels like a big collab. If you want to go a little bit more specific, reach out to the people that are doing their thing and see if, someone makes a song. You want to make a visual for it? Someone made a visual. That inspired you to write a poem about it? I don't know. Just let people know. Let people know you appreciate their work. That has certainly been one of the things that has floated me this far into whatever it is that I do, is knowing that someone out there sees what I'm doing and understands it on some level. So if that is occurring for you, let that person know, because holy moly, it's hard. Sometimes it can be really hard to get out of bed and make stuff. So letting people know that you appreciate it means more than, you all know this. Okay. We got one more video. Flush it. Oh yeah. This is another Strange Glances thing. This is so cool. What are we getting right now? We're getting parallel universe vibes. We're getting relaxing abnormalities on the borders of what we can see and experience. It's nice and soothing. I don't know what to do with that, but I'm glad that Strange Glances submitted that. We get a nice diversity in Strange Glances sensibilities when it comes to creating. Appreciate it. It's pretty cool. Is this something? Yeah. Made me feel nice too. It's been a long time since my hair's been this long. What am I gonna do? I gotta learn how to treat my hair better. Okay, We got a few minutes till our next guest. I'm gonna pick my guitar back up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, it's stuck in the damn strap. Oh, how could you? I can't believe you've done this. Okay. What do we got? There we go. Strange. Somebody takes strange glances up on their offer. Oh, is this not? I've learned the A minor is Aeolian scale. I gotta learn how to play it a little bit, not so sloppy. Nope. I don't know. I'm working on it. I think after all these years, I know a little bit more. But hey, you guys gotta take it one day at a time, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty common scale, and then you just play around in it, and it sounds like other things written in the scale. I don't know music that, you know. I don't know why I'm getting self-conscious. It's my show. You guys know I'm not an expert. Okay. What is it? Support the show. Hey, are you watching this on YouTube like months after it's occurred? We're still a show. We're still around. You could support this show. You can look at the other shows on PlanetScum.live and see the plethora of independent entertainment going on. We got comedians from all over New York City making stuff, keeping this thing going during the late stages of the pandemic. Let's hope it's the late stages of the pandemic. Pandemic's winding down. Oh, everyone's, we're chill in our quarantine because we know that maybe one day we'll get to hang out in a big stadium together. I don't know. Yeah, Coheed, yeah, the distortion and thank you, Coheed and Cambria. Yeah, they're technically gifted, so I'll take that compliment. Sure. I watched them play oh man, Coheed and Cambria. One time I was selling pizza at a Coheed and Cambria concert, and this girl comes running up. She goes, "Somebody just threw up on my hand," and then took the hand that had throw up on it and started grabbing all the napkins. And I'm like, wait, let me hand you some napkins so you don't get any vomit on the rest of them. She's like, "No, it's okay. I'm only grabbing the napkins that I'm grabbing." And she kept, it's like, "You idiot." Like, okay. I didn't call her an idiot. I thought it though. That's what I think of when I think of Coheed and Cambria. I also remember Matt Pinfield introducing the band on stage, and he would do that thing where he's like asking the crowd, like, "Okay, well, who likes this album? Who likes that album?" And every album name, because they're Coheed and Cambria, this prog rock band, every album was like more ridiculous sounding than the last. Who likes the Viking of the Saturn ring? Woo! All right, well, who likes the space-time continuum confabulation? Woo! All right. Well, who likes the last unicorn of the sacred forest? Woo! Great memory. Oh, used to love selling pizza at concerts. All right. What else is going on? Is it time? Is it time? You know, sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what is art? Is art a 100% human activity? Or can art be more than just a human act? We've seen elephants paint. We've seen parrots sing theme songs. Yes, thank you, Noah. I did the best I could. What is art? You know, is it? We see elephants and parrots doing it. Yeah, birds make nests. Dogs do little, faces at each other. We all know that. We all like it when dogs make faces at other dogs. That's dog art. Dogs pee on things. That's art in some way. But the real deal question of the 21st century regarding art is, can artificial intelligence make art? Is artificial intelligence creative? Is artificial intelligence capable? Eagle nest. Whoa. Yeah, the craftsmanship of birds is a Coheed and Cambria album title. Does anybody remember the craftsmanship of birds? Woo! Robots can make art too. The artificial intelligence pilot. Trail mix is dry. Artificial intelligence. That's what I do. Lepidoptera had some artificial intelligence. Does everyone know Lepidoptera? The most legendary flatulist in the history of the world. The French farter. We might have to do some kind of deep dive on Lepidoptera. But he could look, he could fart so well, we're still talking about him today. He was amazing. All right. I'm trying to make a point here. Lepidoptera. Okay, so look, in the old days, before recorded music was only available if you played it. So, people would hire musicians to come to your castle and it's not as special now that everyone can just play music. But what if there were an entertainer that would come to your noble kingdom or your chateau if you're in France? I'm not a history buff, but maybe it's just because I haven't found my specific slice of history that I feel qualified to talk about. And we might be approaching it with Lepidoptera, because Lepidoptera would come to your chateau or your vineyard or wherever, the noble person would live. And they would entertain the guests by farting exceptionally loud, with timing and accuracy, with melody. Lepidoptera, I'm sure, could blow out a candle. Lepidoptera could imitate the sounds of different animals with his flatulence. Bird calls, a tiger's roar, an elephant, I'm surprised you guys don't know about Lepidoptera. Yeah. And then, I think probably the closest descendant that we have to Lepidoptera in terms of art, not bloodline, is Mr. Methane from England. He and I think, are kindred spirits. You got to look up Mr. Methane. We're going to do a whole playlist of Mr. Methane videos. Oh, I love Mr. Methane. Anyway, we're a little off topic. This started with me trying to tell you that we have access to an artificial intelligence that is artistic. Doesn't just play chess. Doesn't just, build a car. Goop Goop is back. The sentient, artistic, artificial intelligence is back. Googy Morning. Oh, you got some private chat notes. Wait, what? Mr. Rude is backstage? What? What the hell does that mean? What?
Hey, Mr. Rude! It's me, Mr. Rude.
Whoa. Hi. Oh my.
Hey.
Are you this is like a Bill and Ted situation. Are you from the future or the past?
Oh, I think we're from the same timeline, but I'm just a visual recreation of you.
Oh my. Goop Goop, you've gone too far.
Mr. Rude always goes too far.
Goop Goop, wait, no, oh no, man. Oh no. There's two Mr.
So, Mr. Rude.
No! No! All right, I'm starting to come around. This is great. I'm enjoying this now. This was hard. This was a hard pill to swallow at first, but now I'm on board. Mr. Rude, hello. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Rude.
No. Thank you for being here.
No. Thank you, Mr. Rude, for being here.
The pleasure is mine to invite you.
Oh, my good kind sir. Oh, so thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Rude. I'm so happy to be with you.
Mr. Rude, might you regale us with, I don't know, a poem or a song, or maybe just letting us know what's on your mind?
Of course. We could start with all of those. Here you go. Here's a poem. I went to the store and I found myself a pack of... Oh, wait. Here it comes. Sorry, I had that in me. I found myself a pack of smokes and I brought them down to the Lokes. That's like the local place I go to smoke.
Of course.
The Lokes. You've been there, Mr. Rude. You know me. The Lokes. It's classics. We love the Lokes. So I brought the smokes down to the Lokes, and me and the folks, we just, you know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Got rude.
Oh, yeah. It's good to get rude with the boys and girls.
That's right. Now, Mr. Rude, I have a real question for you here. Where's my toilet?
Where's your toilet?
Yeah, where's my toilet? This is an art toilet, and I've been waiting to be flushed all day. Mr. Rude has never been flushed down the toilet before, so I thought I would join Mr. Rude's show so that Mr. Rude could get flushed down the toilet.
Do we have a toilet? Can we bring up a toilet? Is there a toilet for Mr. Rude? Get Mr. Rude his toilet.
Ah, yes. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to getting flushed for 85, maybe 95 shows now, but nobody has ever thought, well, Mr. Rude, how about we flush you? So here we go, Mr. Rude. You get to flush Mr. Rude.
I never thought I would have the honor of flushing myself down a toilet.
Dreams come true.
God, what do you think? All this time I've been putting myself into my art to flush it down the toilet, but to literally flush myself down the toilet and experience what's beyond the porcelain and inside the pipe itself.
I'm more excited about this than I was about that time back at Stacey Jones's in 1974.
Wow. Some things are better left unsaid. No way.
I know what you mean.
Is there any parting wisdom or perhaps farting wisdom you want to leave us with in these last 40 seconds of your existence as a dry, unflushed artist?
I would say to any of you out there watching Mr. Rude and Mr. Rude together, know that you can also be the Mr. Rude that you want to be. And if that's what you want, then seize the day and be the Mr. Rude within you. And if you find yourselves lost or stolen or somewhere else in the mix, just know that Mr. Rude and Mr. Rude will always be standing with you here and forever. Tongues out, hearts open. Everyone in the world knows the truth. Rude is the dude. Flush me, baby!
Flush him. Whoa, I feel immersed in the toilet water of creativity. I don't know what to say. I've never been given such an emotional, striking, heart-piercing, Ultimate Warrior-esque motivational speech from myself. I needed that. I hope you got something out of that too. I'm awestruck. Dot is shocked as well. Also, Mr. Rude was wearing the Space Noodle t-shirt, available now at PlanetScum.live/merch. Pretty nice sartorial choice. The bootleg Bart was also wearing the Space Noodle shirt. Be like them. Why not? Be like them. Also, let's remember. Let's all be artists and come up with a creative way that we can get other people in like eventually evolved in the show, like watching the show and then participating in the show. Do you have friends that might want to share stuff on the show, and thereby we get more people watching the show, hearing about it, and sharing it? Look, I don't want to keep asking the same dozen people to buy my t-shirt every week. We got to get more people watching the show. Just something to think about. But also, hey, have you subscribed to Riley on YouTube? You could watch past episodes of Googy Morning, plus all the videos he made with like Vacation Jason and all the characters and stuff. He's got the Halloween Vacation video is just available to watch at any time, any day you want. Released on Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. Has a bunch of comedians in the video dressed up like in Halloween costumes. All the old videos Riley made when he was like a little cherub cheeked 19-year-old comedy nerd, those are available anytime. And then of course there's a playlist of all Googy Morning videos. You want to reminisce about the time I 2-hour joke, 2-hour song, me, book club, all the old shows. Hey, wow. Starts with one. Look at that. Look how crooked I can make my glasses make it look. My eyes are on the side of my face. This is good. All right. Oh, it looks like I'm turning my head. Okay. Let's do this. Wait. Do we have something else? Oh, yeah. We have another esteemed guest. Ready to jump onto the rim of the toilet, do a little one of these, like the mousetrap game, and then you dive into the toilet. Well, it takes a step to get there before you jump in. So we're going to be joined right now by noted contributor to Planet Scum and Googy Morning. We got Mr. Stephen Premel.
Hey, What's going on, Mr. Rude?
Nice to have you back. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's an incredible compliment to be any part of Mr. Rude's toilet. The art toilet in specific, like, this is amazing. I can't believe everything that we've seen so far.
It's been a pretty good toilet. It's been like people are really bringing it today.
Right? And I don't think it's just today. I think it's finally today people are comfortable showing a bit more of like the greatness they've been doing all along.
It's a good point. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. People have been marinating, and I'm pretty thankful that people are sharing. It's certainly made it's made this process more exciting for me. Some of the stuff I've obviously I've seen beforehand. Some of the stuff has been a total surprise. It's been great. Mm-hmm. People are worried that the pipes are going to get clogged. we got a powerful plumbing system here. We're good. Is there something you wanted to show off and put in the toilet today?
I did have, I believe I sent it to the toilet yesterday.
I have seen this.
So I took this, I put it together. I made sure, by the way, I don't know why I feel compelled to say this, but the music on this thing is, royalty free.
Yeah, we do appreciate that on this show. Yeah. We got tarot cards. We got the big spinning smiling Riley, and we got the fashion icon X-Meister. We got the whole roster. I believe I saw something like this after eating a mushroom I found on the ground. I had all these little amoebas staring at me.
I had
the big reveal.
Time. Yeah.
Damn. It sounded like this too. Did
it really?
This is an amazing flashback for me. Rocking and rolling. And what is? I don't know. Do you want to share your? What is your process? What do you animate with?
So I did all of that in Final Cut.
Nice.
Or I guess Final Cut Pro. Because I work with layers, basically I can export any layer as its own, like with a transparent background. And seeing that, I had this idea. It was inspired by another musician and music video that I appreciate a lot. And then I had this realization, I wanted to contribute to the art toilet. And I had recently rewatched this video and thought, oh my Lord, I could do something similar with my own art that also, highlights the many characters of Googy Morning. But the nice thing about it is it also gives me something that I can come back to and update later, right? You'll notice Mr. Rude was missing from that montage. Right? Getting Mr. Rude added in is not going to be a difficult thing. And what it really hit me was making art that I can use to build off of in the future. That I like the idea of having something that's never completely finished. I do think there's a responsibility within art to realize once you've reached the point that it's like it's finished, but it's not perfect. But also the inverse. I like having this thing, like over time, as I understand more characters, I can come back and add to and flush out. And it's just another avenue to express my appreciation for something that inspires me. I don't draw Riley, Mr. Rude, X-Meister characters for the characters themselves. I draw them because I take inspiration from them. It's a way for me to say thank you. Thank you so much for what you're doing and allowing me to be part of this special community and toilet that you put together.
Appreciate you. Yeah, that's anything to add to that. I will say it is good to be comfortable with not finishing something. Like I think oftentimes something that I know I've experienced being held up by like, oh, this isn't done. But to display something that you are openly admitting is not done and can change over time is a great antidote to the like pass fail binary of like, oh, this is
There is no pass fail. There's just art that you make, and you might come back to it, you might not. It's just creation, and it's wonderful. I'm sorry I ran past my toilet time. Thank you so much for letting me be on. Thank you so much for doing and creating the space for other people to show off their incredible farts.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Another one down the pipes. Another one flush the toilet. Yeah, come on back sometime. It's nice to have you. Isn't that cool? You could do that too. If you want to make stuff for the show the next time we do a toilet. It's pretty nice. It's nice knowing that people are getting something out of this. It's nice knowing that people are making stuff. It's nice to share. Nice, nice, nice. Who am I, Mr. Nice? It's not my name. Broke physics. Oh, we got Emily Pineapple. We got Dustin. How nice. No, not nice. Don't be nice. Not nice. Rude. Yeah, rude. Real rude. What if I just said a bunch of rude stuff like, fuck you, asshole. Sorry to any children watching, but you know I'm rude. Fuck you, right here, buddy. Yeah, hey, get fucked. You know, like, fuck you, man. You know? Favorite line from any movie? Terminator 2. Hey, fuck you, you little dipshit. Remember that when those weightlifters coming out of the thing? Fuck you, you little dipshit. Amazing movie. How much money we got to spend to watch Terminator 2 together? That's a rude movie. What's the rudest movie? Actually, I don't want to know. We're not going to watch the rudest movie ever made because it's probably bad. I want to watch a good movie and be rude during it. You need to talk during the movie. One of my least favorite things. Talking during a movie. That's all I'm going to say about that. Don't want to get in trouble with someone. It means a lot to me. Even Mr. Rude has his limits. I don't know if she's watching today. Yeah, forget you, you little. What would you say instead of dipshit? Forget you, you little dipstick. Isn't that rude? When they change the words or the curse words for the cable. Mother, father. F you, mother, father. Yeah, my wallet's the one that says mother, father on it. And then they show the wallet and it's a picture of Samuel L. Jackson's mother and father instead of the words bad motherfucker. Isn't that fun? Should we do an episode like that? What else we got? That was all the art that we had to share. Oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. Oh, yeah, forgot. Okay, wait. 1 second, please. Going back to Miro. Okay, let's share screen. Our trusted Googy Morning flow chart. Look, it changed a little bit because the AI took some creative liberties. I don't think it deleted anything, but it made it a little bit more, not for some reason, harder to read. Are we into this? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Toilet. Planned out the whole show. Dun, 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 dun. Complete ahead of show. Did I do a Mr. Rude song? Oh, well, we got Rock and Roll is fucking. I could play that again. I haven't worked on it. Oh, yeah. Who put the French fry in my onion ring? Who put the French fry in my onion ring? Who put my French fry in my onion ring? You gotta warn me before you do that type of thing. You gotta warn me before I do that type of thing. When I take my walk to the hamburger stand, I want American burger and some fries from France. A cold cup of soda with some crunchy ice. A milkshake for dessert if the rest don't suffice. I paid my money and I changed the tip. She put the patty on the griddle and she gave it a flip. She hands me a hot and ready in a plastic basket. I saw the surprise on my fries, almost blew my gasket. Who put a French fry in my onion ring? Put a French fry in my onion ring. Who put the French fry in my onion ring? You gotta warn me before you do that type of thing. You gotta warn. That's as far as I got, and then I realized that the verse and the chorus are two different messages. Who put the French fry in my onion ring? Right? Implying that I ordered onion rings and got a French fry in the basket of onion rings, right? But then let's analyze this a little bit. Take my walk to the hamburger stand. I want American burger and some fries from France. So I'm intending to order French fries from France. Cold cup of soda with some crunchy ice. Milkshake for dessert at the restaurant suffice. Pay my money and I didn't leave the changes the tip. Hey, we've worked at restaurants. We've worked as cater waiters. We know you got to tip the bastards, right? Put patty on a griddle and she gave it a flip. She handed me the hot and ready in a plastic basket. So the fries on my fries almost blew my gasket. Wait, so fucking what's going on here? I ordered fries, but then I'm saying who put the French fry in my onion ring? Which is it? Did I order fries or did I order onion rings? I'm being a little too critical of my own lyrics here. This is only the first draft. Didn't even finish the song. But you gotta have some standards, right? It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. All right, what else are we doing here? Hold on, what? Yeah, good. Thank you. Very good question. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Song lyric generator. Here, let's go over. Shout out to your friend and mine, Hexagon. I don't think he's here today, but he gave us a great tip. We're gonna write a song right now. Where is it? Okay, hold on. All right. Do we have it? Yep, song lyrics generator. So look, we're gonna make what is a freestyle song? I don't think I want to know. We're gonna do another metal song. We did this, and look at this already. See, man or woman? Come on. 2 choices. When was this website made? Okay. 3 adjectives. Oh shit! It's showing off the one. No, it's showing off the history. That's not fair. All right. What's going on here? Let me see how fast we go. Okay, 3 adjectives. How about enormous and look, fucking, I don't like that it's showing off what I put in before. Furious and fucking bitter, right? Okay. 3 singular nouns. Hot rod. Ha ha ha. We got hey, how about a toilet, right? And then let's put in a ball of string. Something you can master. Breathing. Something you can pull. Feather. Something you can smash. Oh, system. Something you can twist. Twist the rope. Something fast. Mortality. Something terrifying. 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 Silence. A number. Gotta go with 6 plus 6. All right. 12. A whole dozen. Nah, baker's dozen. 13. You want to know when our app and card game go live? No. Fuck you. What's your artist name? It's Mr. Rude, baby. Write me metal lyrics. All right, here we go. Master of Breathing by Mr. Rude. That's the black mortality, terrifying silence, enraged like a rose. Wow, dude, they're going for it. That's actually a way better lyric than the first time we did this. Faster than mortality, terrifying silence, enraged like a faster than mortality, terrifying silence, enraged like a heterosexuality. He's half man and half ghost. Master of breathing, of pulling your feather, twisting your rope, and smashing your system. Find it up me. You can't see good to go. Call them up now. I hear you, yo. Master, call me by name. I hear you, yo. Master. 13 is the number of the silence, and enormous hot light wrestled somewhere time. A furious toilet, no warnings, no signs. Judgment day and a better strength, a dream arrives. Eventually, they all commit crimes. Where am I? Oh, yeah, here we go. The system went smack. There was no use turning back. I had to see a silence watching me. In the midst of hope, twist was the soft swell, or just some kind of tale. 13 is the number of the silence. Is this the end, my friend? Master, we go throughout the bed. Half man and half ghost. No, please, no, 13. 13. I gotta tell you, this enraged like a heterosexuality line came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that, especially after the first time we did this. That is I mean, just look around you. That's a pretty accurate line. Yeah. Thank you, Pineapple. Happy I did that. That was good. We're not going to top that. That was fucking awesome. I feel good. I feel a little I feel cleansed. I feel at peace. There we go, Noah. Thank you for saying it eloquently. I had the thought, and I didn't know how to say it. Yeah, okay. What a day. Year anniversary of me making a big leap in connection with my creative forces, being reminded that anything is possible. And then a year later, full circle, on a much smaller scale, but still a significant scale, an important scale. We're coming together and we're making stuff and we're sharing it. Doesn't get much better than that. I appreciate you being a part of this. I appreciate you expecting me to deliver something, which gets gets me doing stuff, which, isn't always the case. I appreciate doing stuff for you guys. I appreciate we doing things together. And what else? Support the show. We have t-shirts. We have a mug. We have a coloring book. We have stickers. We have the X-Meister postcard. I should make a graphic for the X-Meister postcard. X-Meister's a poet now. Huh. What's happening with this guy? He can do anything. X Factor, right? So look, we have all these different ways of supporting the show. And we appreciate your patronage. We appreciate your support and your contribution, both monetary and creative, and just participatory. Seeing the chat move up and up and up like a little beep, 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 like a little digital river. Beep, beep, beep. You could jump into the babbling brook. It really is babbling because you guys are talking so much. It's great. Yeah, I feel good. I feel like this was a good, nice time for everyone. I hope you feel the same way. And yeah, Lizzie's postcard. I'm probably going to share that poem eventually. I had to write it in my computer after writing it on the postcard because I was like, oh, damn, that was actually a good poem. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but that was a damn good poem. Dustin likes the postcards. It's fucking great. I appreciate you guys. Feeling good. Next week we'll play What the Golf. We'll do a little poetry zone. We'll do some. We're gonna improve the copywriting on the back of whatever junk food I end up buying. Forgot to do that last time. And anything. Look, even though it's not going to be an art toilet, if you want to make something or if you want to share something you've already made, email googymorning@gmail.com. We'll put it on the show. And yeah, this is less and less just my thing. It's a little bit more your thing now too. It's mostly my thing, if that's all right. But oh look, Noah's throwing out an invite to collab. Follow Embroidera either way. We've seen what Noah can do. It's worth the follow. I don't want to say I'm crashing right now, but I am certainly slowing down. So it's time to end. This was fun. Appreciate you. See you next week. Make something. Enjoy yourself. Thank you all. Take care. I'll see you next time.
Googie Morning's got attitude. Googie Morning, it's time for Mr.